So here we have the Korg X911 guitar synthesizer. Pretty cool old unit. I think they were late 70s, early 80s. But essentially, what you've got are a bank here of different kind of preset sounds. And then this is more just more or less like waveforms, or I think they call them pulses, pulse waves or something. But basically, you have electric bass, which is a 16-foot, tuba 16-foot, trumpet 8-foot, distortion guitar 8-foot, violin 8-foot, and flute 4-foot. So basically, the 16, that's like 2 octaves down or an octave down. 8s are regular octave, and then 4 is an octave up. On this bank, it's basically more or less like a square wave pulse with a 16, a sawtooth at an 8, a square wave at an 8, and a square wave at a 4. So basically, then you have parameters that control it. So for these ones, it's like tone. For the violin, it's attack. It's basically an attack envelope coming in on this one, and a decay envelope going out. This is an attack coming in as well. This is an attack for the VCF, and then this is a decay. So anyhow, this balance fader fades between each bank. So if it's in the middle, you blend between bass, and you can have all these on at the same time. I'll just maybe show you what that sounds like. So if you have all of these presets on at the same time, you get a sound like this. I better take off delay just for and we'll take the portamento down just so you're getting a clean. So anyhow, you can blend, so like I say, what I started that riff with was just I had the tuba and the bass blended together. Here's the bass by itself. Little scratchy pots, but that's alright. Add some portamento. The tuba. The trumpet. So this actually can get you some kind of Floydy, if you had some delay on there, like Shine On You Crazy Diamond. Distortion guitar, there's nothing to write home about. It's kind of cheesy sounding. The violin was what I had before on that opening deal. You can adjust the attack so you can have it fade in slower. Or pretty quick. Sounds good with delay too. So now flute is an octave up, basically. Also, if you use their trem bar, or some people call it a wang bar, you can get that kind of pitch wheel effect. So. If you add a little portamento. Alright, so now these other modes. So now on this side, you have a VCF. Just that now. You can add the wah onto that. That'll increase the decay on that. So others are. So I think that's more like a typical like electro-harmonics microsynth sound. So yeah, you also have an octave. You could, let's say, and I believe that's just on this bank. So like if I set a trumpet with this one, but I turn the interval down, so we'll do a minus third. So. As opposed to. So you can do some cool stuff with it. It does have a touch sensibility, so like if it has more dynamics, like the harder you pick, the louder the signal. Hard to tell probably on this, but it gets louder with that. I usually have it off just so everything's flat. I'm told it's better if you have a compressor running into it because it'll even out your incoming signal. Yeah, pretty cool unit. I've barely scratched the surface of it, but pretty cool, pretty vintage, and